What's up guys, welcome to Budget Tech, a show brought to you by budget gamers for budget gamers to play modern games, modern titles at reasonable frames per second. The vision of this channel is to record or live stream a build. So you would go to my shop, you would order a PC, I would build it live for you, I would send it, or I would upload it onto the channel so you guys can view from start to finish. The idea here is to go as cheap as possible, but also to go as good, bang for the buck, good deals. So let's dig into this budget gaming rig that I have here. Unfortunately, I did not record this one as this was my first budget build for 2021. And to be fair, I didn't think I would start a channel doing this, but I thought it was a good idea and let's give it a shot. Also, I apologize if the recording quality is not up to scratch, as this is our first time doing this, and as the channel grows and progresses, I'll invest in a better camera. But for now, this is just to get the idea of what we're doing, and so on and so forth. So this is an IONZ, apologies if I'm pronouncing this wrong, IONZ case. It's a KC14 case. It's got a nice Perspex side panel. Fortunately, it's not tempered glass, but hey, what do you expect for a budget build? So this case was only £24, which I thought was a real bang for the buck deal. The only problem that I found with this case is the fact that there's a lack of cable management. There is somewhat, but not a lot. So you still end up with some cables visible inside the case. The other one is the power button. I don't know if you guys can see there, but I had to salvage the old power button out of the old Dell box, which I will get into in a moment. Then I've got a Porsche CV550. I do not feel going cheap on a power supply is the best solution, as a cheap power supply would probably cost you about 25 to 30 pounds, where this one would cost you 45 pounds. So for 15 pounds more, you get double the quality at least, guys. This one is only a 550, but for a budget gaming build, 550 is overly abundant. So the next part is the Dell box. So I managed to get a Dell box for £80. Out of that Dell box, I got two 4 gigs, one 333 RAM, a 2500 i5, and a old CPU cooler, which I obviously did not use, and a Western Digital 500 gig drive. With that being said, I bought another two 4 gigs off eBay for £4 one, and then I bought nice little looky RAM coolers. So they are called FurryX RAM Coolers, and they cost 4 for £9. So I thought it brightens up the box. It's £9. It looks cool, and it's pretty cheap. It's £9 for 4. Then I've got an unbranded CPU cooler. It's got two green fans, two 80mm green fans, which I thought was pretty cool. It keeps the CPU down to 55 degrees under load, and idle temperatures are 35, so it's not bad. Then I've got a GTX 1060 6GB. I chose the 6GB above the 3GB as we're moving into 2021 and modern titles require more VRAM, so I thought the 6GB would be the safest option to go for. The 6GB was only £120. I'll also, in the description, I will link all the prices and the total, obviously the total price, which we will discuss in a moment. I kept the old 80mm fan that was in the Dell box. I used it as exhaust fan because this box only supports an 80mm extraction fan. In the front is three 120mm fans. It's NZXT. At the top is also a 120mm fan. These fans were priced at £13 for 4, which I thought was a very good deal, especially because NZXT is a known brand and it's one of my favorite brands. Then I've got the 2500 i5 in. It's got 4 core, 4 threads, so it's basically a true quad core, which I felt was a good selection for 2021. This CPU is upgradable to the 2600. Unfortunately, you are limited to the 2600. You can't go above that. The motherboard doesn't support it. I tried this, even with a BIOS update, it didn't work. 3rd gen is also not supported, but the 2600 is at least an i7. So you're looking forward to upgrading you from i5 to an i7 if need be, and hopefully the benchmarks will prove that it's not necessary, which we will also see in a moment. Then I've got a Western Digital Green 256 gig SSD. Its read-write speed is about 480, give or take a few. This one was only £50, which I thought was a very, very good deal. Like I mentioned, the Western Digital Blue hard drive. Yeah, let me show you guys where the solid state is. You guys can see it. So there's the Western Digital Blue. This I kept for the mass storage. On the Western Digital Green, which is the SSD, you can upload 3 to 4 games depending how big they are. And then on the Western Digital Blue, if you run out of space, you can use that as a mass storage drive. So with all that said and wrapped up, I think I covered basically everything. The motherboard is a Dell motherboard, i5 2500. Like I said, we've got the 16 gigs of RAM. We've got the core share, which I love because on the other side, the name is turned around. So this is generally a bottom mount power supply. And when you flip it, your name still shows correctly, which I thought was, it's these little things Corsair does that make me love them even more. The only negative side about flipping this power supply up to the top was the fact that the cables are here and I had to drill 4 new holes at the back. But I managed to get that out of the way. So the GTX 1060 Gigabyte 6 gig version, which I love. Obviously the 1060, even in today's standard, is an amazing card. I bought mine in 2016 when it was just released. I think it was Q4 at the end of the year. And I managed to get mine for a very good deal. And ever since that, I love the 1060. Upgraded to a 1070, upgraded to a 1080, which I felt was, at that time in the 2016, 2017 stage, was a bit of money waste because no games really could even drill the 1060 to maximum capacity. But I'm getting a bit sidetracked here. So this is the budget build I wanted to introduce to you guys, and I will be uploading the benchmarks right now. So stay tuned and let's play a few games.
Hi guys, so this is Cyberpunk 2077 on our budget gaming build of £310. Let's go through the graphical settings and see how this game pans out. So as you guys can see, I left all, if not everything, on low, all-time low to give a good feel of the game. We're not here to see extreme high frame rates. I'm just here to be able to play the game without any lagginess. I just need to add that this game is installed on the Western Digital Blue, and you might see an improvement on textures loading in when you have this on your SSD. Yeah, so far no stuttery, nothing too serious. Bit of Tokyo drifting. With these frame rates stable at between 36 and 45, I would say you can maybe up your field of view just a tiny bit on this game. But otherwise than that, not too bad. The graphics also doesn't look too bad. It's quite playable. Quite a good responsive rate. I mean, if I turn, it's there. If I look left and right, it's there. Okay, let's explore a bit. Okay. This looks very, very nice. It's very good to play. It's not stuttery, it's not laggy. I mean, the graphics still looks amazing. It's still smooth. Let's see the cars. Are they loading in properly? Oh, this guy's got a butt ugly car. Yeah, the graphics is loading in quite good. Let's look at a couple of faces. Oh yeah, no, perfect. Let's see here. Yeah, these people are looking good. Oh, I'm quite impressed with a 8-year-old, well, going 9-year-old CPU. And also because the whole build was £310 and it can play Cyberpunk, so that's not bad. Can't expect more than this. I would say. Okay, let's just make another turn, see what happens, and then yeah, I think this is a good conclusion. To be honest, guys, I think if it can play this game, it can play most games out there. Obviously not high frame rates, maybe not high graphics, but you should be able to get around enjoying your system without compromising too much of the graphics. Yeah, this is quite... Oh, okay, that looks a bit jank over there. But yeah, the rest kind of looks good, guys. Really does not look bad. Come on, get out the car. Isn't there a bike? Is there a bike? No, it's not a bike.
Don't get it, John.
You don't get it, John.
Been thinking and think. I don't deserve this.
You deserve to die, man. You look like jank, man. You have the right to suck my... Okay, I'm not gonna say what. Pew! Pew, 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 pew. We got a hit, man. Yeah, this feels quite responsive, guys. Nothing too serious. And I'm dead. But thanks for watching. I'm going to do a quick Cuisine Royale, which is a famous battle royale, and let's see how that one does. Okay, hey guys, so this is Cuisine Royale, which is probably the most favorite game that I'm playing at the moment. As you guys can see, it's at full screen mode, 1680 by 1050. Then I've got 90% of the stuff set to high. And yeah, let's see how it performs in game. We should see a solid 60 frames per second with maybe an all-time low of 50, which I think is still not pretty. It's not bad. Springfield. Let us go find us some meat, man. Oh, cool. What is this? The voodoo doll. Ah, I don't want to do the voodoo doll, man. I mean, even underwater is pretty smooth. Oh, check the drops off the screen. Oh, that's pretty cool. Yeah. Very responsive. Yeah, we saw the all-time lows at 50. I thought so. But I mean, still, guys, this is a 2018 Battle Royale that had a major graphical update a few months ago. So, I mean, this is very, very smooth. It's more than playable. It's actually, you wouldn't say you're playing on a 300-pound PC, to be honest. Oh yes, who's here? Who's here? I'm going to kill you, my dude. Or you're going to kill me? I do not know. Where are you, little man? He's close by. I can smell him. Yes, he's very close by. He's going to jump off and he's going to die. Goodbye. Is there someone else here? Oh crap, I just put off my own bomb. Ah. Maybe he comes now. Hey guys, so I hope you enjoyed this video and this budget build. I'm only going to test 2 games on this rig, just for the fact that if it can run Cyberpunk, I'm pretty sure you are fine to run the rest of the games. That being said, it's not. I'm not saying it's not worth testing. I will be testing future builds in a more in-depth way. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this. Thanks for watching.